Hi friends, it's Alexandria and welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to give you like a little tour of our entryway to our apartment. I'm also going to be showing you our little entry closet and how I keep everything nice and neat, because you know when you're leaving your apartment, there's certain things that you always take or you need to grab, and then when you come back, you always have stuff like that you're carrying, and everything needs like a place to go. So I just feel like the way I have our closet organized, it's really easy to see everything, and it's really easy to put everything back. So yeah, Jax, what are you doing? Yeah, so it's just really easy to put everything back. So maybe if you like the systems that I use or just some of the ideas that I have, maybe you can try it at your home and see if it helps you. So if you're interested to see this little tour and how I stay organized, then just keep watching. Okay friends, so I'm standing like in the little entryway to our apartment. I'm going to be moving the camera around just a little bit because there's different parts of this space that I want to show you, so hopefully you don't mind. But let's go ahead and get started. So this is our front door here, and there's two things that I want to show you here. The first thing that I want to show you is if you see this thing hanging, it's a little bell system that I made for Jax, and I have a whole video on it. But whenever he needs to go, hey Jax, hey, stop. Whenever he needs to go in or out, he'll ring this bell. And yeah, I made it and I'm super proud of it because he uses it every day. But the other thing that I want to show you is this is where we keep our keys. My dad gifted us this for our first apartment, so that's really sweet. And we just keep our keys here, and anybody that comes over, I like put their keys here so we always know where it is. Daniel sometimes has a habit of setting his keys down on the counter, but I always make sure that I put them back so we always know where they are and we just don't lose them. All right, the third thing that I want to show you in this little area is this little bar cart that you see right here. I'm going to bend down so you can see me. But it's a three shelf bar cart. We got this at IKEA and I absolutely love it. On the bottom there, we keep all of Jax's toys, so that's kind of like where they're kept. And then in this middle compartment here is anything that we would need to take Jax out walking. So his leashes, his scarves, his harnesses, anything like that is kept here. And then on this top shelf here, we keep Jax's treats. And then any like sunglasses that I'm using that day or Daniel's using, this is where they're kept. So I have mine here. He keeps his like Bluetooth headset here, and then this is where he sets down like his wallet as well. So this is really nice because it's just nice and contained, and we can just like easily access it whenever we're coming in and out of the apartment. So yeah, that's a little bar cart. The next things that I want to show you is, I'm going to move the camera back so you can see, is this little rug that I have here on the bottom. It is a two-sided rug. I got it at Marshall's. So it's gray and white on this side, and then white and gray on that side. And it's just really nice because this is where people can take on and off their shoes, and they're not standing like on the actual carpet. And then this little bench here that you see is from IKEA. I freaking love this bench. It's just really helpful so people can take on and off their shoes and sit here. And then whatever purse I'm using just stays sitting on this bench, so it's like really easy to access. This little wall decor that I have right here, I got this mirror at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and I really like this mirror. I just think it looks so pretty. But not only is it wall decor, but it's also very functional because it's a mirror. So before you're walking out of your apartment or your home, you can just like check yourself and make sure that you look okay before you leave. So I really like that mirror. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the closet tour. So give me a second. Okay, so first I'm going to be showing you what I have hanging on the door. I got this little door over the door rack at Dollar Tree. So it's held up really well, and it was only $1. But here I keep this little thing to help us put our shoes on, so the back of your shoes don't get like squished down or like wrinkly. So I use this when I put my shoes on. I'm not too sure if Daniel uses it, but I use it. And then I also keep my fanny pack here. That's what I use when I take Jax out walking, because I take like a bunch of stuff with me. I have my keys, you know, my phone. Sometimes I take like an energy bar because we go on really long walks, and his poop bags. So I don't want to be holding all that stuff, so a fanny pack just works great. And this was for my friend Alyssa from California, so thank you, Alyssa. And I use it almost every day. And then it's just a nice place for when people come over, if they have any coats or they have an umbrella or they have their purse, they can just hang it here, or I'll hang it there for them, so it's easy to access. So that is what I have on the door. So let's just move on to what's inside the closet. Okay, so we are here on the floor. And the first thing that I want to show you is I have this little white shoe rack. It was gifted to me from my sister. They weren't using it as much as they thought they would, I guess. But it's come in help for us, because I keep all of Daniel's shoes are on this rack, or his shoes will be right here set on the floor. I have 3 pairs of shoes right here that I keep just because there isn't any room on the other system that I use. But I love this rack because it's easy to use and you can see everything. So I really, really like that. And then here on the side against the wall, I keep my boots. So they're nice and tucked away on the side. And it's just really, really nice. So one thing that I do want to point out is that we keep all of our shoes here. So there are no shoes in our closet or anywhere else in the apartment. And I just think that's really, really, really nice, because when we walk in, we don't have to take off our shoes, walk to the room, put them in the closet, and then whenever we're leaving somewhere, we don't have to go to the room, grab our shoes and then come over here. Like it just makes it so easy when everything is in one place, and they're just really easy to grab. So then also when we come home, we just take them off and put them right where they belong. So yeah, that's really nice. And then in this set of boots that I have right here is where I keep our umbrellas. So I keep Daniel's umbrella in one, and then I keep mine on the other. They're nice and tucked away and put to the side, so they're not like falling everywhere. And yeah, that's just where I keep them. Another thing that I keep in this closet are these little refresher shoe balls. So if any of our shoes are ever just a little bit stinky, I'll just pop one of these open, throw them in the shoes, and it takes care of the scent. And then also just has like the closet smelling nice and fresh as well. And they smell really, really good. You can get these anywhere. I got these at Academy, and they usually come in like packs of like 4 or 6. They're just really, really great. So I keep them there on the bottom in case any of our shoes are a little bit stinky. So let's go ahead and move up in the closet. Okay, so this part of the closet, you'll see that I have a bunch of clothes. And this is where we keep all of our outerwear. So anything that we will be wearing outside for any reason will be here. It starts off with my vest. I have a couple vests that I keep in the front. So from here to here is my stuff. And then the way that I have this closet organized is Daniel's stuff is more to the right, and then my stuff is more to the left. I mean, it doesn't matter if it gets mixed up, but that's just kind of like the flow of it. So this is my stuff here, and then this is Daniel's stuff on this side. So it's really, really easy as well, just like the shoes, to grab a coat or a sweater of some sort before you head out. And then it's really, really easy to put back when we come back home. So we just keep all of our jackets here. Another thing that I want to mention is that I use these black hangers. They're really, really, really nice investment. I hate plastic hangers or wire hangers. These are really nice because nothing ever falls off of these hangers. Like, it's felt, so they just like stay on there. And then they're super, super thin, so they do not take up a lot of space. And I also love that these things spin. I don't know, it's just like a little feature, and I really, really like that. So I am obsessed with these hangers, and I think it looks really nice when all the hangers are the same. So yeah, they sell these hangers everywhere. You can get them in big packs or like packs of 2. They even sell them at Dollar Tree. So if you see them, you should definitely try them out. So the next thing that I want to point out is this little shoe system that I have here on the side. I love this. It keeps my shoes so organized, because if I didn't have this, all of these shoes plus Daniel's shoes would all be like thrown together at the bottom somehow. So this thing, I love it. So I keep my most worn shoes towards the top in the middle, and then things that I don't wear that often are at the bottom. So example, like booties and heels, I don't wear those things every day, so they're kept at the bottom. So it starts off with 3 pairs of sandals. Then I have 2 pairs of tennies in the middle, and then the last 4 rows are heels and booties. And then like my other more casual shoes, like I have a pair of Vans, Converse, and like Crocs that that are kept like on that shelf, on that shoe rack, because there's extra spaces. So that's where I keep mine. So yeah, I really, really love this system. It's great. And it keeps me from buying shoes. I'm not a real big shoe person anyways, but if they don't fit in the closet, then I don't need any more shoes. So the last part is the 3 baskets that I have on top. So I'm going to show you what I keep in those baskets and how it keeps us organized. So hold on. Okay, so as you can see, I have 3 baskets on the top, and I like the way everything looks when it's the same. So 3 baskets that look the same just look a little neater in my opinion. They don't have to be the same, but I just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we keep in these baskets. I do keep on this one in the end, I have one of my nicer hats that I just keep on top, and I don't mind the way it looks on top, and it's the only like nicer hat that I have. So it just sits on there. But in this first one, I keep anything that goes on my head basically, or like for winter. So I keep a hat that I wear when I go walking with Jax. I keep another hat that my dad made me, and it has like my name on it. It's my Dallas Cowboy cap. And then I keep my scarves. I keep my mittens in here. I keep this that I wear to hold my phone when I go walking with Jax. And then all of my beanies are in here, so I know where everything is, and it's just easy to grab and to put back. So that's what I keep in the first basket. So I'll go ahead and put that back. In this second basket is where I keep all of my scarves, and as you can see, I love scarves. I do wear all of them, and then I just like the way everything looks when it's color coordinated. It obviously doesn't have to be that way, but I just like the way it looks. So this is all of them. I love scarves, and it's just really, really easy to have them here. I used to have them hanging in my closet, but I just found that it's easier to get them when they're here. So having all this stuff here really, really helps save space in the closet. We have a good sized closet anyways, but it makes everything just look a lot nicer because it's less stuff that we have in the other closet. So the last bin is Daniel's bin. And he barely has anything compared to mine. I think he has like a cap and another beanie in his car, but that's it. So he just has one bin. So he has a couple beanies in here, a cap, and then these are my mittens. They're in the wrong basket, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's Daniel's basket right here. And I got these baskets at Walmart. I was going to say Target, but I believe I got them at Walmart. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tour of like our little entryway to our apartment and how I keep everything organized. And hopefully if you like any of the systems or the products that I use, you can try them out and see if they help you stay organized. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Mwah.